Good evening, fellow punters. Micky D back with you on Wednesday evening, just gone 5:30, with a few for tomorrow. I see we have a non-runner in the first race to come there that I had picked, and then we have two to run later. O'Brien Joke is on the slide all day. There's money for Pat Flynn's horse, and the reverse forecast advised as well. I've it done. We'll see how that goes. It wasn't to be a three with Corky. He must have heard me singing or making an attempt at singing the banks of my own lovely Lee. Just, there was a frog in my throat, and it's not a great idea to be just talking and then going straight in singing at times. But anyway, it's out there as to say now, so that's what I hope we can do. When I was recording that yesterday evening as well, that Mobadra, that Super Wilf, Adam backed, he won. And he actually was the last leg in a 6-horse accumulator from a gentleman that sent me an email today. Showed me a screenshot of it at 9-2, 11-4, 9-4, 15-2, 15-8, and 15-8. I made it was a 4,708 to 1 accumulator. He had 6 cents on it. He collected, must be a rule 4, and I collected 270 quid. Some picking, unreal, for small money. Bet small, win big. Class stuff. Well done. Iggy Higgins tipped Carabana yesterday evening as well at 5-2, and it won at there was an SP of 5-1, and a Bear won in France. I didn't check a couple of the other ones to see how did they get on. Boyla was chatting to him today. He was at the back of the bus for the last month. He says he didn't come up. He was getting acquainted to the people at the bar, so he's very welcome up at the front of the bus now. He fancies Herbenacker later this evening. I backed that a couple of times in Dundalk before, so I don't know. Andy Haylett, he liked 3 today. Forgot to check the results of them. I was busy. Valerie Reid was looking stunning. She had a brand new dress on her. John White was telling people he was heading to Killarney on Friday. I'm heading to Killarney on the 17th and 18th, or the 18th and 19th, the Friday and Saturday of August. I'll be heading off in a camper van Thursday to Thursday, getting Cork, Kerry, Clare, maybe back to Galway on the way. So hope to bump into somebody on my travels. If you're interested, send me a message for a good pub each night, and I'll meet. We might have a few pints and a sing-song. You never know. It's a good way to get away for a week. I haven't done it in 4 years now, because with COVID the last couple of years, and I was diagnosed with MS in 2019, so that year went by fairly fast, just trying to get acquainted with that. And 2018 was the last time I was away anywhere. So Dermot O'Brien, he was in great form. He was singing head of Limerick on Sunday. Mary O'Connor, she was singing the bangs. Welcome Mary on board the bus. Ed Noctor done Harry's double yesterday, Harry's Bear and Harry's Legacy. Joe Smith from Glasgow on the bus as well. You're very welcome, Joe, and thanks very much for your nice comments. Andrea Zini that rode that horse for us, he's very lucky for us. A couple for tomorrow. It was very hard to get through tomorrow to get anything at all, but I got a few. I will see how they will get on. In the 5:10 at Leicester, there's a mile 4, 7 declared. Now, I seldom go to class 6 horses races for unless I have a good sort of an angle on it. And I see there's a horse there called Mohassana. It's a 4-year-old. But it ran 7 times on the Goo. It has never ran on turf, so it needs top of the ground. And last time over a mile 4 in Lingfield, it was second. And he's a big horse, and a big gallop or long galloping straight in Leicester might suit him. He was in Lingfield the last couple of times, and Rob Havlin is riding him. And in the last 21 days, he has 30 rides, 7 wins, and 8 places. It's a risk and reward bet. It's about 7-2. We'll have a pint win on it. That's in the 5:10, and then at the 6:10 at these are all an hour apart, 3 of them. The 6:10 at Epsom, it's a class 5 mile race, nearly mile 1. Intercessor will be all the rage after hosing up there a week ago. and he comes with there carrying a £5 penalty. I'm taking him. I'm doing a bet with this, which a horse was behind him the last day, Canagat, for Jim Boyle. Without the favourite, he's an 11-1 shot, but he was the winner of the last race, Intercessor, or the last time he got an easy lead, and Canagat was, he was 8 lengths behind him. But if he keeps his eye on the ball, there are apprentice races tomorrow. He's a 5-year-old out of Zoffany. But he was rated 85 when he ran first time in the all-weather finals in the 2nd of April 2021 after coming from France. And he was with Simon Dow, and he's with Jim Boyle now. This is the 3rd run back. He has ran at Epsom, a couple of times. A pint without the favourite. And he's an 11-1 shot to win the race. So pint without the favourite, I'm just doing it for a bet. And then in the 7:10 Night of Luxury for Saibin Sarour, Louis Stewart is riding. The trainer in the last 21 days, 34 runners, 10 winners and 19 places. That's a 30% strike rate nearly. It's a 3-year-old out of Postponed. It was 4th of 8 to V-Site last time in a Class 3. Won it previously in Leicester of 75. There's only 5 in this race tomorrow, and there's 3 4-year-olds and there's 2 3-year-olds. He's a 3-year-old born in March. The favourite is Whisper. He's a 3-year-old as well. Won 2 of his last 3 with his new trainer, Marcus Tregoning, of 58 and 61. He's gone up a bit in the weights. This horse ran in Medan in the spring, and he's a 7-2 shot. I thought he might be worth a £1 win. And then there is a Group 1 tomorrow night in Longchamp, a mile 4, 6 declared. There's 3 French horses in there. There's 2 British and there's 1 Irish. Pisbadil for Donnacha O'Brien was 2nd to Westover in the Irish Derby, and he was 12th in Epsom. Elderav for Roger Varian is 3 for 3. He won the Queen's Vase in Royal Ascot. The Ledger might be a better trip for him, I'd say. Aneste was 5th in the French Derby to Vidini. Simca Meal is 3 for 3 this year, won a Group 3 the last time. And Astronome won his last 3 as well. A battle in front run and performance the last time won, which is on soft ground. But he's out of a Giant's Cause with mare, so we can see where he got his battling qualities for. But I thought El Bodegon for James Ferguson. It won 3 out of 5 last year, and it beat Stone Age in the Grand Criterium, that Group 1 last fall. First run there this year, he was 7th of 8 in the Dante to Desert Crown. And then 2nd last time to Vidini in the French Derby. And then Vidini franked that form, went on and won the Carl Eclipse. It's an 11-2 shot. It's his 3rd run this year. The main worry probably is a drying ground, as it was, heavy enough, but it's down as good to soft. Out of a King Mambo bear as well, and they seem to get better, all the King Mambo prodigy as they get older. Like, he'll be a better 4-year-old than he is a 3-year-old. But I thought at 11-2 a pint win. He's 4th favourite in the 6 races, or the 6 declared. Anyway, that's me. Back tomorrow evening, I have a couple of picks for Friday, hopefully. Bash the bookies, over and out.